We've got to talk between the songs, Phil.
What are you up to, you lot? Okay, so Mush live in session, and so I was talking to Ollie from Memphis Industries earlier on. You were just really getting going; things were getting going for you. Young and eager and all that kind of stuff when COVID started to happen, and you've been through a lot. It has to be said. So I'm just going to invite all the listeners to send you good, positive vibes for the future, because I think that you deserve it, and you're making great records. And okay. So obviously, all the territories that have heard Mush have got taste, and they'll welcome you over. But I believe that it's going particularly well for you in France for some reason.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of thought we were a French band in the press for some. I think because we were kind of played over there quite a bit, and like a lot of the lyrics are fairly inaudible. I mean, on the earlier records especially. So yeah, I think we kind of we're like basically a French band now. That's our USP.
Could you not translate? Do you speak French? Put you personally down.
No, Phil, you're a bit. You can. Go on, talk.
There's no way I'm speaking French on radio.
Well, I was feeling like a singing drummer coup taking over there. So if you're going to keep touring France, then maybe Phil, you need to take over and just learn a little bit more.
He's learning loads of French. He's doing 8 hours a day, he was telling me at one point recently. So he's definitely
Still
trying.
not going to do it live on it.
Listen, I mean, it's shocking and shameful, but I do remember that in few of the different territories that I would go to with either the Fall or the Creepers, then the thing that you would learn to order was beer. So you'd learn how to count up to 10 maybe, and and then the word for beer, and then that was always the starting point. And we never got that much further than that. Well, I certainly didn't anyway. So I wish you luck with all of that. Down Tools, I also read for your new album there was a lot of ad-libbing going on at the time. Dan, what was that all about? Was that the intention when you went in to do the record?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, we didn't necessarily think we were going to be ad-libbing as much as we did, but we thought the record before was kind of quite concise and sort of like refined, so there was kind of a conscious effort to loosen it up a little bit. So we just went in there with anything that was half an idea really, and just I think we recorded about 24 tracks and then just sort of decided what was going to actually work and what wasn't, whereas before we've always kind of gone in with like more of a finite idea of what we're doing.
Right, okay. And so did it end up being like the psychiatrist's chair? Did you end up listening back to things and thinking, whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah, what ended up on the record and what didn't was pretty much like the opposite to what we expected, I think, like in almost every case. Like, yeah, so it was an interesting way to do it.
Right, okay. And so what are you going to do for the next one? Do you know, there's various different techniques of going in a different direction when you're recording. I mean, we know that Funkadelic took a load of drugs for the first album. That's what I read. And also Screaming Jay Hawkins, he kept doing I Put a Spell on You time and time again. It was boring. So he went to the pub and came back completely slaughtered and recorded the version that we all know now. So you're going to have to work out something not quite so reckless, but somewhere else to go for the next album.
Yeah,
I think Coffee will do for that, really.
Coffee?
Yeah, that sounds more like the first record for us. We've done that already. What should we do? Well, we're going to take a bit of a break, I think, because we've done 3 for 3, so maybe like the new thing that we'll do is to actually take longer than a year to do a record, and that might work for us or something.
You go to Montserrat or somewhere like that. I'm sure Ollie and Memphis Industries will be absolutely fine with that. Yeah, no bother. Okay, so you've got some dates coming up on the 30th of September, so just a couple of days away. Sunderland Pop Rex. The 1st of October, Glasgow Hug and Pint. The 2nd, Manchester Yes. The 3rd, London Lexington. The 4th, Brighton Hope and Ruin. And then the Sheffield Record Junkie on the 5th of October. And then you do indeed go over to France and Holland as well.
We're also playing Wharf Chambers in Leeds on the 6th.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, that is written there in ink. I apologise.
And Germany as well.
Missed that. Really? Right, okay, get you. All right then, so we've got one more song to come from Mush, so what are you going to do now then?
Dense Traffic, we're back on the new record now.
Yeah, brilliant.
I started it earlier, but yeah.